Now, listen. Today I brought for you a very, very bitter truth. Bitter truth. You may call me shellfish, you may call me I do not know, but I am talking about out of experience. Any single thing I am saying here on my platform is out of experience and out of what I've seen and what I've come to realize. Listen up. Now, today I want to talk to people who think tailoring course is for people who have failed in all corners. You guys, where is it written? I am a tutor, I lecture, I instruct a tailoring student. And luckily, I'm able to engage with the students who are less privileged. Like, not that they have failed in other side. That's the difference. There is difference between someone who has failed in all corners and there is one who was less privileged. The one who is less privileged, like was not able to go where he or she is supposed to go. Now, okay, this is my point. Many parents in our country, I'm from Uganda, yes, I won't lie to tell where I'm from, think tailoring or fashion and design course is mainly for people who have failed P7. Yes, we do P7, we go to senior 4, we go to senior 6. That's our Ugandan standard of learning here. If you fail primary, okay, you cannot do math. If you get, like, all your papers are full of F9s, like F9s. Even art is F9. Don't even bother. Parents, don't bother to put this child in tailoring school. Like, don't even. Let them find something to their standard. You know, I believe everyone is born to be someone. Everyone is born to do something bigger. But if you force them to do something they are not born to do, it's going to be terrible. Now, like I said, I'm placed where I can teach people who have not even gone to school. You know, guys, they have not gone to school or they have not reached the level that is required. But these people, I find them so creative. I find them so intelligent. I find them like they have something in them. Just someone needed to pull it, or they just needed the opportunity. Now, there are those ones I find, the parents or the guidance, they start P1 up to P7, the result is all F9. They cannot take them to anywhere and then they dump them. Yes, I will use that word, they dump them, thinking that they will get better in tailoring. In fact, they get worse every day. We just don't tell you. As the school administrators, we just maybe want to eat your money, but these kids get worse every day. So parents or guidance, listen up. If your child doesn't perform well in way back where you have been taking them for studies, don't even think twice, you know, to bring them here in tailoring industry. Our fashion industry need a person who is upstairs, upright. Like, you have to really be very brilliant and you have to learn to love this stuff. I'm not saying that you should love it way back, but if you can learn to love, it will help you. So tailoring is not for failures. If you have F9s, P7, F9, senior, the whole of your senior life, you have been failing all subjects. At least do something better in art, you know. Let your art subject speaks for you. If science is not doing you well, let the art talks for you. So this is what I've come to say. Those who have finished senior P7, senior 4, and senior 6. And those who are going for fashion and design, you feel like you have papers, you cannot do fashion and design, because I usually give tailoring for those who have not gone far with studies. I can give you tailoring and then you upgrade if you want to go. But those who have papers, I take them through fashion and design lectures. But now this is what I will be considering if I have my fashion school. Number one, if you have failed mathematics, let there be pass in mathematics, and this should be pass in fact, okay? Let there be pass in English. If you have failed English, there is F9 in English, there is F9 in mathematics, and you maybe you pass your, which language is that? I swear I will not register you. And the art, fine art, right from secondary is must. Our industry could get better if we can only be considering people who have passed well, and those people who are so passionate. Yes, I'm talking about those who have studied. You have studied and you failed. Then those ones who have not studied, but if they have given chance to study, actually they could do better. I also know them. So such people, when you give them chance to do tailoring, you guys, people who have not studied, they have never sat for P7, they have not sat for this is senior 4 staff, they have never sat for those staff, but they have something in them, you know, and so good. Like when you just impress their skill, their love, their person, it brings out the whole big package of tailoring. Such people, their work is so neat, their cutting, their surrounding them is so good. I've met them and I'm telling you that whatever I said here is the truth and out of experience. I've met people who do not know how to speak English. Oh, and their work is so good, and I realize that these are people who have not gone to school. It's not that they didn't want to go, but they were lacking something. Now that they got this opportunity to be in tailoring school, they impress it with all their heart. So parents, if your child doesn't do neat work, washing dishes is everywhere, sweeping, they sweep from one corner to another. Watch those kind of work they do at home. Maybe when they are dressing their bed, when maybe they're doing something, everything is scattered. That it doesn't be needed here. If your child is disorganized, doesn't want to be clean, doesn't dress well, I don't think you need to bring that child in tailoring course. Maybe they can do hairdressing, because what I said they can do hair or cosmetology is when they are working upon this client is there, I can be able to tell you, don't pull, don't do this. I can be able to tell, because at least I've experienced other hands on my head, and I can be able to teach you as you do your work. But the thing about tailoring is you are alone. A client will give you the work, you are alone, so you have to stretch your head. You have to do everything to make sure this work comes neat, comes on point, comes, you get. So if you're not smart, if you have failed in any other areas, don't come to do fashion and design, my friend. Hey, woo! Do not come here. If you have failed that side, don't come here. Do not come here. This place is not for failures. This place is not for failures. It's not, guys. I'm begging you. Parents, watch what your child does. Watch what they do every day. If they are not smart, please let them find something they can do better, but not in fashion and design. They're making us to make a bad industry, to make a bad image. They will still do the whole year and they go back and they end up with nothing. Like they will not even do what you have done. You have sent them to study. Have you ever seen your child doing tailoring course and they have packed their machine, or they have packed whatever you have given them and they're not practicing? It's because you force them. It's because you know they have failed and you think tailoring is for failures. I know. This breaks my heart. Let's stand up. Let's stand